my God, it's Rob Halford.
Well, I got a great driver today as well who knows how to get through the tunnel.
Well,
You know.
this is like a celebration. I feel like this is a celebration. Congratulations, British Steel, the 30th anniversary of British Steel. One of the best, I was about to say, American rock records ever made, because I always felt like we sort of owned the Priest.
It's great, isn't it? We were just talking about that off air, and that's just the way that we have this wonderful relationship here in the States. It's like we've been kind of adopted by America, you know, in that respect, and what a great joy that is. We go back over 3 decades, and we've had this consistent support from our fans, dedication, you know, from generation to generation, and especially here in Jersey. Jersey's been with Priest from the get-go, right from rock and roll onwards.
Well, you know, in celebration too of this great collection, you've got this 2 kind of collections that'll be coming out on Tuesday, whether you're a digital person or whether you're somebody who traditionally still goes to your local record/CD store.
Right.
You've got the remaster of the 9-song masterpiece, if you will, 2 bonus tracks included. You've got this amazing DVD, which comes off of the 2009 tour when you guys decided to go out and play the record in full. And this is all available, the special 30th anniversary editions, on Tuesday. If you want to get the like super edition, at Judas Priest website at judaspriest.com is where you can get that. And Tuesday is the day for release. So let me ask you, British Steel, the band's 6th record. 6th record, a lot of people don't really realize that.
Yeah.
Being a huge fan of the band myself, did you feel that this was the record that sort of broke you open to the fan base and really got your fan base maybe happening here in the States or just happening overall? Was this the one that you guys thought, this is the thing that is the record?
No. I don't say that flippantly. I
No.
it because we had no idea that this was going to turn into the giant that it became and still is. 6th record, as you say. We'd literally been, you know, we left the launch pad with Rock and Roller. We had we kind of put the band out into the world of rock and roll in the old vinyl way. And by the time we hit Sad Wings of Destiny, in America already, people were kind of checking out Victim Changes and 1 or 2 other tracks. But it wasn't until you run forward to the British Steel moment and the accessibility of the great songs like Breaking the Law and Living After Midnight that things really started to take off very, very quickly. But the actual British Steel sessions were it was just the next process. We were given a specific time slot in the calendar for that year. Apparently, according to Tom Allen, our producer,
Right.
we were only in the studio for 28, 29 days, which just seems inconceivable by the way we do work.
Do you remember that being the case? Or you
No, just like wandering around the lake where John Lennon rode his,
Right.
rode his boat on
Right,
the lake
because
in the
this-
Imagine video.
The record was recorded at Tittenhurst Park, which was where John lived and had a studio there. And then I think was Ringo there at the time that you guys
he
did the
sold it
record?
over to Ringo.
Right, he sold it over to Ringo.
So Glenn and I, especially because we're big Beatles fans, we were just like kids in the candy
I'm
store,
sure.
you know. It was just unbelievable that we were in this residence. But we really didn't have time to think. We went in there with 3 or 4 songs. We had to actually write the rest of the material in studio and record it, which again was a kind of an unusual thing for Priest to do, because
Sure.
we take forever to make the best possible moment from each song. We knew we were on this time constraint, if you want to call it that. So we just proceeded to write and record. The one special thing about British Steel was it was the first time that we wrote as a trio, Glenn and KK and myself. Up until that time we'd written as a duo, one of us would come with an idea and so forth. So we agreed at that moment at Lennon's place to say, we've got a lot of work to do, let's just see how we can make this music as writing for the first time as a trio. And thankfully we did, because fantastic, exciting things started to happen. So it is a wonderful record beyond the music, because of all the great memories that are attached to the recording sessions.
Did you feel at the time any of that lightning in a bottle kind of feeling?
You mean, you're in a band, you write a song, you feel great about a song, you just get the buzz, you get the adrenaline, you instinctively run with that song because everybody agrees that that's the best thing that's happening at that moment, and so you go ahead and lay down the track, But we didn't have the luxury of doing that and saying, well, we'll leave that there and come back to it in a month.
Sure.
It was like, this is a great song.
Bam, 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 bam,
we
bam.
need this type of tune, this kind of tempo, these types of riffs, this type of approach. Let's put it on the record,
So I want to play a little Metal Gods, and
Okay.
I love the fact that at the time that metal, you guys recorded British Steel, and were recording Metal Gods, you wanted to get a certain kind of sound, but there really wasn't anything that we know now. Sampling. There was no sampling. There was no, let's go through the computer and search for this. Let's try to find this kind of a sound. So you guys sort of did your own homegrown version.
It was homemade. Yeah, homemade.
What did you
and
use?
the bits you're talking about are the robot scythe sound effect, which is like a billiard pool cue that we took off Ringo's billiard table. Just kind of swishing that in front of
amazing.
A couple of mics. The Better Be the Slaves whip thing is a guitar lead on the flight case.
Wow.
And the almighty crunching Metal Gods is a collection of Ringo Starr's knives and forks, the
For
cutlery
real?
drawer. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Being clanked up and down in a box for about 10 or 11 multi-track tapes, and you layer that together, and then you get this kind of a marching machine type of effect. So those are the kind of fun moments when you've done the guts of the song and you're looking for little extra possibilities, and you sit down and you go, wouldn't it be cool if we could get this effect or that sound? But as you say, okay, this is 1980, there's no internet, there's no cable TV, although MTV was just starting, we didn't know about it until shortly afterwards. No satellite, no cell phones. There was no way, as you say, you could kind of, we need this song, so can somebody fire up their iPhone and download an effect? You couldn't do that, so you just had to use your imagination, and those are again kind of special metal memories of the event.
Oh, absolutely. So let's do Metal Gods
All
as
right.
we celebrate the 30th
Excellent.
anniversary
Excellent.
of the release of British Steel. Rob Halford live in Studio D, 105.5 WDHA, the Rock of New Jersey.